no remorse whatsoever.
Horsemen! And their opponents.
Surprised we don't have Ron Mathis out here at ringside.
Well,
all the gold.
that's a great point. They have every single championship, now hoping just to maintain that status. I'm not sure what status Mathis is in physically or mentally after that Chance Profit battle. But I hope we don't see him. I love seeing these two.
Being escorted ringside by Danny. He weighs in at 195 pounds and he's a roller the streets at night. Creeping while you were sleeping. The Neon Ninja, the Aerosol Assassin,
Facade, along with his girlfriend, Danny Moe, they are Team Neon Blondes, and they are out for retribution and redemption on the Headless Horseman Facade. That AJ Styles match was a year in the making, waiting 365 days for the opportunity to prove that he, Facade, was on the level of the phenomenal AJ Styles, and as a result, Facade went into that matchup hoping for everything, put it all on the line. Gory and Conrad took that year of preparation. The win over Chris Sabin, the win over Matt Sydal, all the work leading to that AJ rematch. Gory and Conrad left it all for naught. Facade looks to fight for redemption here tonight.
He's got a great partner yet to join him. If anybody can take the Horsemen out tonight, it's got to be this team here tonight.
Facade circling the ring, giving his Facadograph to all these fans at ringside. Corey wants to start this thing already. The thick fumes of spray paint in the air, but even that not as thick as the tension between the two sides, Facade and Headless Horseman.
and his tag team partner. He weighs in at 235 pounds. As a North Carolina, he is stronger than death, Matt Hardy!
Fitting that Matt Hardy is known as stronger than death because the embodiment of death may be standing to the other side of him in this ring in the form of the Headless Horseman. Hardy heard what happened with Facade and AJ Styles, heard what happened with Danny, and Hardy not going to stand for it. Hardy, as chivalrous as they come, didn't want to see the Headless Horseman perpetrate such an injustice without some retribution, without some just desserts.
Hardy, a multiple-time, I can't say it enough time, tag team champion in many different organizations all around the world.
About 7 or 8 times, Hardy has been on top of the tag team mountain, a tag team specialist.
Put your hands down, Joe.
Sorry. Tough decision, Ike. We may be here a bit of a while.
I think Matt needs to wear several shirts next time.
And notice this is all mind games. The Headless Horsemen are irate at ringside.
Conrad and Gory besides themselves over here. As long as they stay on that side of the ring, I'm good.
Well, yeah, you have your rich history with the Headless Horsemen that we won't talk about out of respect to you.
There was a reason I wasn't here with you in Throwdown 11. Based off Throwdown 10, this is the first time I've had to interact with these two ruthless villains of that remix.
And let's hope that interaction is indirect at best. We talked about Matt Hardy being a tag team specialist. Facade has won several tag titles as well. The ironic part is his partner has usually been Gory. That was certainly in a prior life before Gory became overtaken with this hashtag infect the world movement. He's certainly sick in the head, corrupted by some sort of evil force.
Gory, Connard, Mathis, I mean, for a while it was Freebird in there as well.
Steph Leppard.
Leppard, I mean, yeah, these guys, when they mixed together here and formed this Headless Horseman, it was toxic to Remix, but amazing for them.
And think about the teams that the Headless Horsemen have survived. Irish Airborne, OI4K, Handicap Heroes, Zach Galvin and Gregory Iron. Turned a hell of a fight up against the Young Bucks. But in those lists of great tag teams, one can very legitimately argue all of those teams and all of those team members pale in comparison to the body of work of one of the original Xtreme superstars, Matt Hardy.
Well, even though I don't believe Facade and Hardy have teamed prior to this,
They haven't.
but with their veteran experience, with their tag team prowess, you got to think they've got to be right up there on the same level as the Horsemen, if not higher, with Hardy's experience. Just amazing.
Tag team of Neon Xtreme, it just feels right, just goes together. And then to my point about the rich history of Facade and Gory, they were friends once upon a time. They've been bitter allies for most of the past 3 years.
Facade wants the mic.
Let's make this not just Xtreme rules. Let's make it Neon Xtreme rules.
Neon Xtreme? Explain that to me, Joe.
Well, Facade wants to throw the rule book out the window here. Neon Xtreme rules.
What is Neon Xtreme?
Well, I think we can kind of...
Will now be Neon Xtreme rules.
Is Danny going to get involved?
All right, Pedro just got the word from the back. Remix Pro Management approves the request. I think we can read between the lines and figure out very obviously what Facade wants here. He wants free reign to extract revenge on Gory and Connor however he pleases. The Horsemen have other ideas.
Horsemen outside the ring. Gory looks to be starting this one off.
Well, that was the plan until Facade flipped the script, so to speak. Facade, the man that built the brand, the face of Remix Pro Wrestling. And Facade and Gory's rivalries throughout about a half a dozen states are the stuff of independent legend.
I mean, those are the two names almost. If you ask any fan in the industry, who do you think of when you think of Remix Pro Wrestling? Right at the top of your list, Michael Facade and Jason Gory.
Gory controls the wrist, biting the hand. That cannibalistic, that bloodthirsty mindset of Gory. There's no way you're prepared for that, no way you can ever get used to it.
Both of these guys, came up through the ranks together, yet have taken distinctly different paths here in the recent years.
One mires in darkness, the other has marched into the light, the neon light. Great quickness by Facade, great neck strength, we talked about that earlier. And Facade,
Gory, despite his size, having no trouble putting Facade up.
oh, not at all. Gory, deceptive strength. Shoulders down. Facade tags Hardy.
Gets one last boot right to the chest before he makes his way out of the ring, and here's Matt Hardy.
The sensei of Manitou. The man who 2 weeks ago was celebrating in his home state, as the new TNA World Heavyweight Champion.
North Carolina to Ohio, Matt Hardy has fans everywhere he goes.
And you think about the style that Facade employs today, really a lot of it. The basis, the trendsetter, the innovator. And a lot of that was Matt Hardy back in the 90s into the 2000s that allowed Facade to take that high risk to a whole new level.
You gotta think Facade has a slight resemblance with the blonde hair almost, you know, in his style to Matt's brother who he tagged with for so many years.
Absolutely. Much like Jeff Hardy, Facade never met a risk he wouldn't take.
Connor and Gory have their hands full here. This might do it.
Gory meant the foot of Facade, not the first time, won't be the last. Count of two.
Seen several tags between Facade and Hardy. Gory been the only one in the ring now. Connor sticking a hand over, but Gory unable to make it to his corner now, taking a lot of punishment.
Yeah. And you'd think it'd be just the opposite. Headless Horsemen, obviously, much more experienced teaming together.
Established tag team here in Remix.
Tag team champions. Can't get more established than that. Here comes Matt Hardy.
Yes, you know, Connor says one at a time, but referee Troy Davis has to point out there's no rules to this match. Other than, you know, pinfall or submission, and the titles are going over to Hardy and Facade.
What a newsbreaker that would be. What a headline. You gotta believe the Headless Horseman will have a plan. Hardy for the cover. 2. You gotta believe there is a plan in place. The Headless Horsemen have controlled the men's championship for what, an hour now? Oh, Connor with a shot to Hardy.
And Connor and Gory have been tag champs a lot longer than that.
Oh, without question. But Headless Horsemen finally have their chokehold, their grasp on the championship scene. Ron Mathis, the Riot champion, the heavyweight champion as well. And you gotta believe Gory and Connor will do whatever they can to maintain that as Connor choking away at Matt Hardy. The Horsemen have shown they can take away at will. Stealing Chance Profit's heavyweight championship some months ago. Stealing Facade's career moment. And now maybe stealing what could be a feel-good story for Facade and Matt Hardy.
Stole it, but now it's rightfully theirs. They have all the gold, all of it. Unless we see, I don't know, maybe we'll see Steph Leppard taking on Sassy Steph one of these days.
Wouldn't shock me. First chinlock stitched in by Gory. The New Age plague, the dark and macabre world of Gory as he bites Matt Hardy.
Obstructed view a little bit, but you can tell he had teeth firmly entrenched in Hardy's scalp.
Our camera crew bringing you right into the action. Hardy fighting his way free to his feet now. Gory with a drop kick.
Clubs his way free just to catch a foot to the face, and Gory stays on the offensive, pulls Hardy over to the corner. Connor tags in.
Gory and Connor doing a great job of cutting the ring off at its hypotenuse, neutralizing Hardy.
Big uppercut from Connor. Gory catches him with one as he spins around.
Hardy carries more body weight than Facade. Smart move to neutralize him. Plus, tag team specialist doesn't mean much when you're not able to tag.
Connor taunting Facade as the referee turns his back. The Horsemen doing what they do best here. Using teamwork, double teaming Hardy.
And Facade has a temper, we know that. Facade has been stewing about this since Throwdown 11.
Extreme rules, just about anything goes here tonight.
Hardy is inching. Connor shuts him down. Connor deceptively tall in his own right. He can really match might for might with Matt Hardy.
I mean, Connor, the guy's big. He's what, 6'4", probably 240, 250, a little on the lean side, but all muscle.
Yeah, I think his height really lets you overlook how big he is.
Great teamwork, but Hardy able to get out of the way.
And Hardy rolls through. Here comes Facade. Neon Ninja gonna fly. Double springboard, double drop kick.
One for each of them. Both members of the Horsemen go down. Facade's feeling it.
Off comes that shirt. Facade getting fired up.
Honored into the ropes. Now Gory trying to get back to his feet. Is Connor the legal man right now, Joe?
Does it matter? He had Extreme Rules, pal. And Gory back in to cut off Facade. And Hardy's still hurt. Hardy's on the outside. He just dropped off of the apron. The damage the Headless Horseman did to Matt Hardy, keeping him at bay here.
What a move! What a move from
Facade
Facade.
flies with that double moonsault. K-Brada style. Both horsemen knocked out of action.
Buying himself a little bit of time, buying his partner a little bit of time to get back to his feet. Facade on the offensive again.
Oh, hey! Take your hands off her. That's Facade's girlfriend. Connor's hiding behind a woman. Behind Facade's woman.
Facade pulled up just in time, or that could have been horrible for Danny. And
oh my God! Danny trying to get out of harm's way. She narrowly missed Gory, flying like a corkscrew to the outside.
Gory about a 450, 520. I don't know how many times he spun around there, but what an amazing flip from
My God.
one half of the Headless Horseman.
Gory putting everything he has and daring Danny to approach him. That's disgusting.
You stupid haircut.
This is guys versus guys, not guys versus girls, but somebody didn't seem to get that memo to the Horsemen.
Oh, they don't care. Again, they take at liberty, they steal at will. They want to take away the safety and comfort of ringside from Danny. They want to take away, rent some space in Facade's head, they will.
Gory was just choking Facade there for a minute, but didn't realize,
No!
Facade has a little bit of a longer reach and put the move right back on, but Gory drops him right onto that steel.
Yeah, Facade hit awkwardly. Both first on the guardrail. Matt Hardy and Danny trying to get involved. The official trying to keep some semblance of control here.
Extreme Rules, it's hard to do.
It's hard to do. You want to have one in and one out as best you can. Look at the look on Gory's face. A scowl to the official as Troy Davis informs Gory the count was 2.
And Facade, I don't know if Facade's able to he just reached out to Connor for a tag, didn't even know where he was.
Facade's having trouble breathing, you can tell.
He's got his wrist caught in there too hard. Facade can't get out of that. He's only got one arm free. He has to use his momentum, try to get back to his corner.
Almost a modified reverse triangle.
Look at the wrist caught.
And look at Gory rolling to the Headless Horseman corner, making the tag. Smart tag team wrestling. Gory could sense Facade rolling towards Matt Hardy, turned things around, and wound up back in the Headless Horseman territory.
Connor steps into the ring and kicks Facade's arm while Gory had that locked in.
Connor buries the knee.
Well, we see Matt Hardy is now back to his feet, at least on ringside, ready if Facade can make it over.
Thankfully.
He was talking to you that time, Joe.
Well, he might be. Me and Gory don't exactly get along. We don't exchange Christmas cards. Down and huge axe handle. Gory taking shots at Hardy, manipulating Hardy's temper. And now the Horsemen again going to work.
Great teamwork displayed here, as much as I hate to say it. The Horsemen firmly in control at this point. Handful of Facade's hair. Lucky he didn't rip out some of those dreadlocks. Now Troy Davis still unable to get one of the Horsemen out. It's a 2-on-1 here.
Connor collides. Now Gory.
Davis is putting his hands in
Watch
the
the quickness. The quickness and the impact.
Facade's down.
He's down, he's hurt. Connor mocking Matt Hardy. Cover. Only 2. Facade continues to fight on, but how much does he have left?
Taking punishment for the good part of at least 5 minutes, I'd say, here straight. drop on the guardrail to that triangle-like maneuver. Now they've got him in the corner, putting him upside down. Gory chops him right down. Facade desperately trying to get back up.
Facade in the Kevin Sullivan tree of woe. Gory's fixing with a drop kick. Facade couldn't be any more further away from his corner.
Hardy
in the parking lot.
Hardy can't take it, but
Get good for him.
he better get out of there. I mean, what amazing tag work showed here from the Remix Tag Champions.
Facade needs help and desperately.
Back to his feet now. Clubs his way out of it. Needs to get to his corner, I think. Facade thinks he's feeling it.
Oh, it's springboard. Oh, Gory met him midair. Gory was waiting with a drop kick. Facade, nowhere he could go. Gravity was the enemy of the Neon Ninja.
Facade, I think, letting his emotion get the best of him here. The smart maneuver would have been to make the tag, but he thought he had it.
Well, Facade needed some desperation maneuver to create some distance. Plus, again, Danny and AJ Styles still fresh on the mind of Facade.
Trying to do it. He's trying to do it all by himself here when he's got Matt Hardy right in his corner. He needs to get over there and make that tag.
I mean, it's easier said than done, but when you got a damn monster in the way between you and your corner, there's only so much you can do.
And they're both in the ring now. Connor and Gory double teaming once again. You gotta wonder, is our referee a little bit intimidated? I don't.
Well, there's nothing he can do. He can suggest.
There we go.
Facade broke free. Here comes Matt Hardy.
Meeting of the minds, the coconuts come together. Matt Hardy on the offensive.
Bulldog takedown. Drills Gory hard. This will do it. 2-0.
Danny over there attending to the fatigued Facade. Hardy continues to lay the smackdown here in the ring.
Look at this.
He's got them both.
2 DDTs. Traditional. Inverted. Hardy with a cover. No.
Didn't hook the leg. If he would have had that, I think he might have had a 3 count.
It's possible, but you can never count out the ability of the Headless Horseman to withstand and certainly enjoy the concept of pain.
We got ourselves one hell of a wrestling match. Gory catches Hardy with the boot to the face. Hardy catches Gory.
Side effect. Gory jumped with the side effect. Hardy hooks both legs. New champions, no. Oh, what a history-making fall that could have been. And Matt Hardy signaling for the twist of fate.
Thought we had it, but look at Connor. He's got that chair.
Oh, Hardy doesn't see it. Twist. No. Chair right to the midsection.
Facade,
to the back.
Facade asked for it. He wanted the Extreme rules, and
yeah, Facade. No, hey, come on.
And Connor pulled up. He pulled up.
Danny stepping in between the chair and Facade.
I never thought I would see Connor, but oh no. Now we know why he pulled up.
He has something else in mind.
Something more devious than a chair. What's he gonna?
No.
Oh,
she's not in this match. She's not even a wrestler. Look at Danny. Danny fighting for her life. Look at this.
Landed on her feet, rolls back. Wow.
And here comes Facade. Facade with a thrust kick.
Walks those ropes, showing off the balance, showing why he is the Neon Ninja.
Watch Gory. Low bridge.
Gory and Connor now both reeling. Facade and Hardy firmly in control.
Here's shades of the Hardys. Neon Xtreme. Gonna take flight. And Facade, it wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty, but Facade connects to Connor and Gory.
I thought he was going right over the top, but he took his time, planted himself on that middle rope, and just dropped on the two of them at the same time.
I think Facade saw something out of the Horsemen he didn't like, maybe sensed they were gonna move. Look at Danny! What is this?
She caught all three. I think she hit her own man.
Danny with a somersault poncho.
But you said she wasn't a wrestler, Joe.
I guess she's been spending time in the dojo with the ninja.
Now Hardy going to the outside, all four competitors. What's he got in mind here? Running to the back for something.
What? Hardy's left.
I hope he didn't leave his partner. I gotta think he's have a plan. He's bringing something. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Turn this one into a ladder match. Extreme rules here. Throw down 12.
That's about a 10-foot ladder. And Corey and Connor struck.
Hear the thud off of that first one. Corey now tossed back into the ring as he's tossing Connor back in as well. He wants them both in there with the ladder.
Neon Extreme, they are in the zone right now.
He's got it in the center of the ring. Facade back to his feet. Danny is all right.
Oh no. Oh no, oh Matt Hardy. Oh, Hardy got hung up on that ring cable.
Too much time.
What a violent whiplash-like effect.
Connor playing a little bit of possum, got up just in the nick of time. Now this gives Connor and Gory, the Headless Horsemen, a chance to recuperate a little bit. Connor looks like he has plans with that ladder. Not to climb it,
but to use it as an implement of destruction. And Facade has a table. Now we've already seen a chair, Ike. We're having a little TLC action.
Yes, indeed we are.
Only here in Remix Pro.
Bringing the table in with his partner on the ropes, no pun intended, but
yeah, when the Headless Horsemen, they capitalized.
Facade down, Hardy down. This doesn't look good. Danny making her way back.
Look at that! Danny goes down to twist up fate on Connor.
It's all legal.
Twist up fate on Gory.
All legal. But I didn't hear the Horsemen complain about it when we started the match. You live by the sword, you die by the sword.
Oh no. Gory is prone. Neon Ninja gonna fly. Springboard 450! Pin on the table!
Did you see that table buckle but not break? He caught all the force of that.
And new Remix Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the Neon Ninja Facade, Matt Hardy, Neon Extreme!
And this match is over, but not quite yet.
It wouldn't be tables, ladders, and chairs without some broken wood.
And now the table breaks.
Gory in trouble. Gory is lifeless.
So much for the Horsemen holding all the belts. Ron Mathis has 2. Corey and Connor 0.
That's a great observation. We no longer have a Headless Horseman stranglehold on the championships. What history's been made here? Matt Hardy a champion in Remix Pro Wrestling.
What a night, what a night. I thought I saw Mathis running around here somewhere.
What? That certainly explains some of those disturbances, I hope not. But what a visual, new Remix Pro Tag Team Champions! I never thought we'd see it. Matt Hardy and Facade, Tag Team Champions, and a surge celebration! What a festive atmosphere! My gosh. Hey,
And Mathis is out here.
oh, you were right. What is going on here? Sam Smith that's been forced into the ring by Mathis. He's 1/3 of the founders of Remix Pro.
Former member Sam with the Anti-Heroes. He was,
yeah, which spawned into the Headless Horsemen. But what is this?
you don't think
Facade and Hardy celebrating in the aisleway, but what in the world are they doing? They're surrounding Sam Smith, but why?
Sam didn't have anything to do with this.
What is the point of this?
Just happened out here? I said, what just happened out here? You can just put the champ in an extreme match without them even agreeing? This is supposed to be the greatest night in Headless Horseman history. We have on the gold. And I know you got a little bit of power around here. And if you want to leave here with your head attached to your shoulder, you bring those two thieves out here to give my friends their championship back and get us the worthy equipment.
Mathis wants the titles
Come
back.
out here, give us our belt